What's up, guys? Big Troy backstage, Rockstar Energy Drink Mayhem Festival with Mr. Dave McClain, drummer from Machine Head. What's going on, man?
Yeah, doing it up. Mayhem again. It's awesome.
And it's second Mayhem for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the last album you were here supporting was The Blackening. And now, new album coming out on Roadrunner. And the teaser I've got, Locust. So much melody in that song. I mean, it's really a odd sound coming from Machine Head because I'm so used to the punch.
Yeah.
But starting off as it does, and it's over 6 minutes long, just shows a progression and this, like I said, these amazing melodies coming together. What went into writing that?
You know, we kind of chose that song for that reason. You know, just because it's so melodic and it's so different for us. You know, we typically, like, the first song that we'll release to people is usually just something that, hits you over the head really hard. But we felt like we've got some songs on this record that we feel like they're real songs. You know what I mean? Like, they're just not necessarily metal song or whatever, but just good songs. And Locust for us was, almost felt like our inner Sandman or something,
You're not going to say that you're selling out or anything like that, but you are showing a maturity to the sound.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've all grown to songwriters, and I think since Through the Ashes, and I think in particular on that record was the last song we wrote for it was Imperium, and it was a song that we, after we played it the very first time, we all started laughing at the end of it just because it was so much fun to play, And it was a song that was like this roller coaster ride, and we kind of like, once we went into writing for The Blackening, and we kind of took that feeling with us, and now more just trying to challenge ourselves as musicians and doing harder things. Like the first song that we wrote for the record was a song called This Is the End. It started off with this classical intro that Rob didn't even know how to play yet. He wrote this thing and he had all this classical stuff in his head, and he started taking classical guitar lessons on top of his vocal lessons, and that was kind of, we just kind of had this thing of really challenging ourselves, adding things in the song. I added a smaller tom on my kit just for the reason that on our off time I was playing along with a lot of Rush albums. I needed that little tom to complete the rolls.
Yep.
And I left it on for the writing of the record, and it added this whole new thing to the drum fills, and so that was kind of like our mindset going into the record, and just besides like the Locust is kind of right there in the middle for me of the songs, because we've got like really some of the most brutal stuff we've ever done. The very intro song, I Am Hell, is like Aesthetics of Hate is on a bunch of steroids.
So would you say the new album, dynamically, how does it compare to The Blackening?
It's taken it even further. It's there's some really dark stuff on the record. There's a song called Darkness Within. It's a song. It's kind of a struggle about, Rob wrote it, kind of a struggle about just loving music, and it's about music, and it's also about his family. It's kind of like this struggle to keep these two things that he loves in his life, and to keep, sorry, turn my ringer off. Embarrassing. So it's a struggle, trying to, just loving music so much, and then loving his family so much, and sometimes the music takes him away from his family. And the first time he played this, he had this idea for the song, and played for me and Phil in the practice room. It was a really raw version of the song, but it was so heartfelt, just so heavy. And when he was at the end of the song, he opened his eyes, and it was there were tears in his eyes. It was just just like so killer, you know, like this emotional thing. And so, you know, there's stuff like that on the record that's really personal and art, and the opposite.
So really, it gives the listener a chance to look inside the heart and mind of Machine Head.
For sure.
And to see that, hey, we're not just this way, we're human.
No, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of, you know, Rob does that a lot. Like a lot of his lyrics are really personal, and then there's also a lot of, you know, some fictional stuff on the record too that they just, you know, Rob and Phil writing lyrics, just going crazy, writing this, like, you know, these characters and stuff. And, it's really cool. It's good. We're really proud of the record.
What do you think is going to be the first single released after Locust?
We probably want to do something a little heavier. So there's a song called "Be Still and Know." It's really heavy, but it's got this chorus. It's just this hook in it. It's just, you know,
Just something that's going to snag you and pull you in.
Awesome, yeah. So probably a harder song for sure.
When's the release?
It's September 27th.
Coming up soon, man.
Yeah.
You guys just finished the master and everything on it?
All done. I just heard it for the first time yesterday. Super.
Feel like holding a new baby in your hands?
Totally. It was awesome. We were just rocking it yesterday on the bus. It just felt really good.
One thing I haven't heard is an overall title for the album yet. What's it going to be called?
Unto the Locust.
Unto the Locust. You guys, September 27th, Unto the Locust hit stores. New album from Machine Head. You definitely need to check it out. Dave, thanks for hanging out and spending some time with us.
Awesome. Thanks.